What you are will show in what you do. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? We got that dreaded red again. A little bit more than kind of what we'd like. Looking back at the bottom there, I mean, oh well, right? We're in it for the long haul. Not a big deal. I mean, it is what it is, and I'm not going to stress over it, right? All right, so what do we got? Oh, I had to write it down real small today because I got a little bit of news for us. All right, let's see. What do we got? We got BTC coming in at 6,200 pretty much right now. It's down about 3.4%. Not as bad as some of them. I mean, some of them took quite the hit last night. We got Ethereum coming in at $433. Not too bad. That's down 2.6%. We got X Rapid coming in at 34.5 cents. That's down 3.4 cents. Let me see. What else we got? We got EOS continuing to take a downward spin. I think I bought that at the wrong time. But, you know, we live, we learn. You throw money at these projects hoping to make money. You don't always make it. I'm just going to continue to hold it until it becomes profitable again. At some point, this will turn around. You know, it is what it is. I ain't stressing it. Sometimes the market's going to be down. I don't think we're going down to any crazy low numbers. I think this is just another one of those downward turns in the Bart Simpson hair or whatever you want to call it with our technical analysis that people are figuring out. All right, but what do we got? We got Litecoin at $76. Not bad. That's down 3.7%. Oh, I forgot Bitcoin Cash because I got them all jumbled up on the page here. That's $682. That's down 3.5% as well. And we got Stellar Lumas and Cardano coming in at 18 cents. That's down 5.5%. Cardano's 12.5 cents. That's down 5.1%. And thankfully, I cashed out what little Steam I got and bought some Bitcoin. Looks like Steam is $1.27. That's down 3.8%. And we got the Steam back dollar giving us our metrics once again on this altcoin inflation coming in at $1 plus tax, so 107. That's down 6.6%. So for using this as the metrics once again, I guess we're at the bottom somewhat. But guess what? We are very fortunate to have today. She has recovered from her miraculous illness and is joining us this morning after her graceful return from the doctors yesterday and paying all of that money for some simple antibiotics that were free at Publix.
Yep.
Say good morning, Samantha.
Everyone.
Let everyone know that you're here.
I'm here. I'm healthy.
All right, you guys. Questions? You know, whatever you want to say, put it in the chat. We'll check in right after this. Samantha will let me know what you guys are got going on. We'll talk about it at the end. So what did I pull out of the news today to try to, like, you know, express to you that Bitcoin is not going to go tumbling down into like the, you know, low single double digits that some people like to predict? Well, you know, first up, we got Litecoin, the silver to our gold pretty much. You know, you guys probably always heard about this one. A lot of other people are doing the news on this one, but it's still kind of a big deal because it's what it's going to lead to. The 10% stake of the the Litecoin Foundation owning in this German bank. They got it from Token Pass. So what it pretty much means, though, is that if you look to go ahead and get the rest of it as a buy option, if the German regulations and banks and all of that say, hey, cryptocurrency is going to be okay, the Litecoin Foundation is going to exercise its options and purchase up the rest of this bank. So the Litecoin Foundation would own its own bank. That would kind of be the first, you know, step of us going the other way. Instead of a crypto or a bank trying to buy in a cryptocurrency, it'd be a cryptocurrency buying a bank. That would be a big plus in my book. I would super be stoked about that one. Maybe even have to up my Litecoin, you know, holdings there with that one. All right, let me see. What else do we got going on to help? Hey, user adoption. You know how we get it? We go ahead and we get this HTC Exodus phone out there with a built-in hardware wallet that's supposed to be running some sort of a node. There was some misconceptions there where people thought that it was going to be running a full node, but it would actually be some kind of a light node app, but it would be a high-end cell phone to be able to run these things, because we're looking at the situation of, you know, the processing and the memory and all of that's kind of a bit, but hey, it's the first step. You know, this technology, you know what I mean? Remember when gaming systems were like almost $1,000 and, you know, everything, iPads were $700 and this and that starting off, and then the price comes down. you know. So same thing with these. You know, these phones are going to be a little expensive at first, and I mean, I'm sure me and you are going to want to go run out there and buy one, but eventually they'll trickle down to where, you know, other people are making these simple smartphones that are capable of doing these things, and people in Africa and other third world countries will be able to buy these things for, you know, $20, $30, $40 like they can with the cell phones we have now. Oh, and I guess they're going to be adding, HTC is also going to be adding a CryptoKitties app.
HTC is
apparently the CryptoKitties is going to never let any of this go. We are going to continuously hear about this one. Ooh, there's an ant on the camera.
Cool. There was a spider on my leg. Yay.
I think I should get out here and spray soon. All right, back to the crypto. So yeah, I mean, CryptoKitties, man, they're not going to let go. We're going to remember holding on this one forever. I even got suckered in and bought some CryptoKitties at the height for Samantha.
I have 3.
She has 3. They are her Christmas kitties, and Boxing Day kitties was when the one was born that we got and bred together. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really see too much of the point in it, but I've never, I mean, I haven't really played a video game since I was 16 or 17. I had to go to work.
I can't play video games.
So let's see what's going on in the chat before I get to the big news on the Lightning Network that has me super stoked and totally wondering why the price would be down on Bitcoin at all for any reason.
We have mentioned MGTOW, Rick is Rick.
Yes, I seen your post. That is great to see you donating $5. You know, you're just helping me retire, and I really appreciate that. And it shows that
you are awesome.
Yeah, that I'm not just getting out here holding up the day, you know, because I could be, you know, on to my next thing, trying to make money. I could let Samantha go and she could be off, you know, cleaning or seeing her friends or off to work or whatever. But, you know, we do like to hold up and take this time in the morning. And when you guys do the little stuff like that, it shows that you appreciate it. And, you know, we hold it in our hearts.
Bitcoin Crypto News Education is here. Cornelius is here.
Nice to see the continuousness of you guys, you know, continuing to come back. That's a big plus in this too. I mean, I'm sure the Rickiest Rick is in there, right?
Yes, of course.
Crypto Education News, he's there. I mean, we talk about you guys when we're not on air because you guys are part of our family now because you're here every morning. It's like you guys really come over to our house and have a cup of coffee with us.
Oh, Papa Anaya Shelley is here.
Nice.
He says good morning.
Good morning.
Cornelius asks where you get your quotes from.
It has been a long process of typing in people's names and inspirational quotes into Google and then scanning through them. I probably spend 30 minutes almost every day trying to find the right one that I'm kind of feeling. So, I mean, if you guys really do like them and you're like going along with it, it's because I do put a little effort into them. I try to find the ones that are like, you know, jiving with me in the morning or whatever as I'm having my coffee after I'm feeling the sediments of the crypto news.
Right. Reading the news, thinking about
I just got done with the last set was an Albert Einstein kick. Today we switched over.
Thomas Edison.
Was it a Thomas Edison?
I'm almost positive.
Yeah. So. What else we got? Anything? Or should we be getting
people say that they're nice. They're happy that I'm alive. And Rick is saying that in Cambodia you can buy antibiotics over the counter, which I had a coworker that came from Peru and she said the same thing. In most countries you can
buy simple antibiotics over the counter. My sister lives outside of Dubai and she says the same thing. I have some aunts that are down in Central America and they say the same thing. So it is just what it is here in the United States. It's part of that whole, I mean, I'm not a political person, but it's this whole concept of, you know, the medical professionals need to get paid. And like, you know, they've spent so many thousands and hundreds of thousands in the medical profession that we have to pay them, you know, that they want everybody to go through them. Because, yeah, a lot of people, you can tell when you just need a simple antibiotic. And then they use the term of that they're afraid that we're going to over-antibiotic ourselves. I think the world is already over-medicated, so it's always a matter of opinion on that one. All right, so let's move forward with something that's real news that we actually care about, like cryptocurrency, because we're going to revolutionize the world with this stuff. What do we got? We got the Lightning Network. You know what I'm talking about, that second-tier solution that's going to, you know, make the Bitcoin do everything that everyone has said, oh, it can't do. Well, it's doing it. We just doubled our capacity since July 1st. We're looking at about 60 BTC capacity on the Lightning Network. And that makes it what? I got 2,700 nodes. Boom. Big plus there. We got, let me see, 8,900 chains. When I checked it this morning, the capacity was up even another 3.6 Bitcoin, coming in at 36 or 63.6 Bitcoins. I mean, and now they're even getting this situation where someone's going to come in and they're going to be backing about 100 merchants to be able to start using the Lightning Network to get some more testing, real world testing done on it. And they were saying that if for any reason it fails and falls apart and you don't actually get paid, boom, they're going to pay them for it anyways. But hey, I got faith in this. I don't think this is going to fail in any way. This Lightning Network is how we're going to have second-tier solutions. I'm sure that we're going to see other second-tier solutions coming along for all these other problems that we have, like, you know, the fungibility of cryptocurrency, and if you know, the tracking it backwards, identity, smart contracts on Bitcoin. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff. So, I mean, I always want to keep up to date with these projects because I think that these projects are really the important ones. And I always feel that a lot of these altcoins are just testing the water so we can bring this technology back to Bitcoin. So what do we got going on in this chat, Samantha? Are people roasting me for my Bitcoin maximalism out here? No. As I still want to invest in altcoins because it's hard not to want to get your pocket fat with some of this stuff.
No, we have the Rickus Rick saying that he has a quote for you. Nice. And it's his quote is, "Life is all about avoiding having other objects occupy the same space as you do at any one point in time." And it's him from 1988. And then we have Vention saying that he went to Cambodia back in February and saw a really nice apartment with a pool and a weight room for like $400 a month USD.
I know the American dollar is a tricky situation here in America. You have a few of them and it seems like absolutely nothing. And then you can go places in the world where people are spending their entire month for $200, where here people will spend that on a pair of sneakers and wear them out in 2 weeks.
I know, right?
So
it's just ridiculous.
You know, it does. You know, it's the injustices of the world. And I mean, I do feel fortunate to be born here in America. I do feel fortunate for the privileges that I do have. I am one of those people that go around and say, you know, thank you for the stuff that I do have, but I do feel sympathy for those people that are there. It's just, what am I really supposed to do? My circle is only so big. I can only do so much for my family, but I think getting into this cryptocurrency and supporting it and definitely getting out here and trying to give what little knowledge I have to you guys, boom, is going to be the big plus to help, you know, do what I can do to push this forward. I'm just one person, but if we all work together, you know, bundle of stick theory, you know, one stick's easier to break than a whole bunch of them. So if we all get a, you know, we're all out there doing our part, this stuff is just going to steamroll over the banks and everybody and everything. And we will have those fair, just, you know, places where people can go and, you know, money is treated like it should be and everyone's equal. Not this hierarchy of, you know, the rich and the middle class and the poor, and you get treated differently based on how much money you make.
Cornelius is asking, did you hear about the ETF?
Yes, of course. There was other news I don't have covered on here. There's also, what was it? There's a exchange in Singapore that's trading at, like, they shot up to $9,000, then dropped down to $8,300. Some people are saying that it's a potential exit scam. Some people are saying that it's due to the low liquidity and that they've added a USD pairing. So it's actually possibly allowing people in Singapore to get money out of the country. So it's, people are saying to be careful of the arbitrage situation because, you know, it could just be a honeypot to get you to put your money in, but you go to send your Bitcoin out or your, you know, USD tether out and it doesn't really work. So, you know, if it sounds too good to be true, probably is. I mean, the ETF is up on the table. I just don't want to get too worked up over it like we did last time. Yes, it does look like we're a lot closer this time. The markets have matured, which is what the SEC was talking about. It's just, have we matured enough? Are they going to really allow it? You know, and then even if we did, are we going to, you know, what's going to happen to the Bitcoin price? Because it could actually work against us. It could go shooting up way too high, and then we could have another correction, which should, you know, do the same exact thing that just happened, but potentially worse if we went even higher and came back down even lower. I'm always looking for the long-term use and liquidity of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, especially over, you know, the quick gains, because, you know, you can always have a good time today, but you got to pay for it tomorrow. And I have definitely learned that lesson back in my party days. So I definitely don't want to feel that in my wallet with how I'm investing in cryptocurrency. I'm definitely looking at the long haul now that I'm on the other side of 35 and try to be a mature person. I'd like to retire sometime, and man, getting out here and working all the time sucks.
Do you know the name of it? Nomadic Giants asking what the name of the ETF is. I'm drawing a blank, even though we've read like 3 things.
It's the one that's sponsored by the CBOE.
Yes, CBOIE
Yeah,
or E, yes, whatever. Yes.
They're actually going to be cryptocurrency back, but the problem is going to be as only large investors. I mean, it's going to be somewhere around $250,000 per share. I mean, there's a lot if you go Google search it. I know that a lot of other people have dug deep into it. You know, when I get out here, I just try to pick out, I mean, there's always tons and tons of news. I just try to pick out the stuff that I think is towards the advancement or the kind of stuff you should know. Or on the really slow news days, I don't really get to pick nothing. I kind of have to come out here and talk about whatever is going on. But I think that's, you know, the main part of all of this is that you get out here, you talk about cryptocurrency, you keep the ball rolling and moving forward, you keep your ear to the ground so you can invest in the next few big projects that you think might make you some money or could help change or revolutionize things or make Bitcoin better in some way. And I mean, you also got to remember YouTubers are YouTubers. I mean, you know, at a certain point, everyone's trying to make a little money. Everybody gets, you know, like you couldn't imagine crypto coming out now and saying, hey, you know what? I've realized Ethereum is never going to scale, right? I mean, you're never going to see the guy from Cryptoverse over there and say, you know what? EOS is really messed up and they're not
going to fail.
Right. So I think that some of the smaller YouTubes, because see, I'm here for the free help desk service. Like, honestly, that's what I want to do is I want to do this free help desk service. And hey, if it ever took off and, you know, got somewhere, that'd be awesome. Maybe I could charge a little crypto on the side for it or something. But I mean, I think just promoting cryptocurrency, doing this little thing right now with the YouTube and, you know, stacking some of this away for retirement. It's nice. It's a big perk to what I got going on. I feel excited. I feel happy when I'm out here doing it. And I tell everybody under the sun about it, even though I got like 2,000 followers on YouTube. Actually under, I mean, it's like 1955. It's dropping a little.
Yeah.
You know, and I got a lot of people that supposedly follow me on Steam it, but I mean, a lot of them are bots. I mean, to be realistic, I probably have under 40 people, 30 people that watch me on Steam it. You know, and I usually don't make much money over there. Steam has been going downwards, it seems like. Mines is great, even though it's in beta. I wish I could make something off of that to help, you know. I want better equipment, you know, it'd be amazing. But I think with the bandwidth I get here, it wouldn't make a difference. It would be to like do another video and upload them to you guys, a second one during the day. I think of all kinds of stuff I'd love to do for you guys. It's always about time, energy, effort, equipment. All right, so one last check-in with the chat, Samantha, and then I'll probably have to wrap this all up. I got work to do today, as always.
No, we just got the Rick is Rick and Silent Lamb talking.
Hey,
Scott Gable's here. He says, Vincent, you're a dollar cost averager, just like me. Works well. I know, dollar cost averaging.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that lately I've been able to, with what I had gained in Steam, I wish I was able to cash it out or cash it out straight into Bitcoin when we were back at the peak, because it was like $6,000 at one point and then ended up dropping down to like $1,500. I started having to pay it out, and then with the 13-week payout, I've been trying to convert it over into Bitcoin little by little as it pays out, and it's dollar cost averaging, but it's making it so I don't have to take any out of my paycheck or, you know, the money I'm making from flipping vehicles and going out and doing manual labor, which is nice because then I've been able to continue to collect cryptocurrency and Bitcoin while at the same time putting all my money towards paying these bills to keep the freaking lights on and the mortgage are off my back and the car's running and the well pumping. So,
you know, you never know how much stuff there is until you have to buy it yourself. Like, oh, wait, water heaters? Oh, wait. Well,
all right, you guys. So I super appreciate you guys coming out here and having a cup of coffee with me this morning. I mean, I couldn't think of a better way to get my day started. I hope I did something for you guys this morning to get your day going off a little better. As always, I got tools, links, affiliation codes, all that good stuff down there. But hey, you know what the best thing down there is? My email address. It's eugeneforest20@gmail.com. Please shoot me those emails. Let me know what you got going on. Ask me those questions. If you want to chit chat, that's fine too. Also, if this isn't live and you're watching it, please comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking of the video. Share this out so maybe this community could grow just a little bit. It'd be kind of nice. Press that like button. Press the thumbs down if you're out there, James Bond. I know you do every time you watch it. As always, I got those donational addresses. Thank you for all the crypto you guys have sent me and everything you've done to make my life better. But you know what's most important is I want to help you guys keep your Bitcoin safe.
Bye, guys.